about as good as a lot of teams have handled it in the last couple of years. And now our press at this point isn't what it was, I'd say, at the end of last year. We're still working on some things. I think we got to learn how to play with a guy that can score in a post a little bit and use him. And then we missed about as many uncontested shots, layups and threes and whatnot. So hopefully I'm going to chalk that up as like first game jitters, because it looked like we were trying to score so fast and so quick. But guys showed the character, the type of people they are. They scrapped to the end. We had a weird lineup out there because of how they were playing, and it's only fitting that Sampson Carter would knock down the three after not playing for a long, long time and not knowing if he was going to play this year because his injury kind of came back. But to see him fight through for the team was good, because we need those older guys till the younger guys get ready. We need all 8 of our guys that have played before to come through, while Trey and Izzy and Tyler, 1 or 2 of those guys step forward. And I think Tyler and Izzy will play a little more in a traditional game where they're playing a couple big guys or a bigger team. They played really kind of like we played, a hybrid team, 1 big guy and 4 kind of dribble drive guys or guards. So we're ecstatic about the win. Wasn't exactly the way I envisioned it as I was trying to sleep last night, but we'll take it and head down to Puerto Rico. And when you're trying to get off on a good start or have a good season, you need to be fortunate more often than not. And sometimes, as you know from many years ago, that you need some of those games to happen that way. We had a kind of a weird lineup out there with Sampson, I think it was Putney, Jesse, Freddie, and Chaz, and really one we hadn't worked on too much in practice. So for those guys to kind of figure out how to win the game, I think was a testament to how we've practiced, but also that they wanted to win the basketball game. I think it was a player's plays at that point. At a minute something left, they made a couple nice plays. Jesse hit the 3, Chaz came up with a good defensive stop, and then we didn't call a timeout, and I put the game in the players' hands. And I learned that obviously many years ago, for the guy I played for, Coach Cal, that in those situations, let's have our stuff already in, and we're going to go and let the guys play.
Were you confident they could do that?
Yes, I was very confident. I think I got one of the best floor generals in the country, and the other guys feed off him. So if I put the ball in his hands with some semblance of a set or a play, I'm usually confident that he's going to make a good basketball decision. And I didn't think he played his best game today. He missed a couple easy ones that he usually puts in, and I expect him to absolutely dominate every game that we play. And I'm just saying it because he's here, so that I get him pumped up for Thursday. But no, seriously, I thought he missed a lot of bunnies that he usually puts in. He's trying to weigh being a floor general with what he does well, which is score. So he's really trying to be a good teammate, but I also want him to score the ball. So to see him make the plays at the end was great to see. Yeah, absolutely. I thought we dodged a lot of bullets. And I thought we didn't take advantage of them turning the ball over. And when you're playing our style and you're trying to turn tempo and you have to convert, we didn't convert. It was one of our worst conversion games in probably a year and a half. So,
Derek, what about that end game situation dictated the quote-unquote weird lineup? What was your
well, they played a smaller lineup. And Sampson's always been good at the end of games of really covering for guys and being in good position on defense. And I thought we needed a couple good defensive stops. We had foul trouble, and then I didn't want to put Caddy in a bad position defensively with him just kind of coming back off his injury. So it was kind of just a gut feeling, actually.
Derek, you said Caddy was, he played more minutes than you said he was going to play, and he said he was going to play. What dictated that?
I just was telling you he was playing minutes. I was putting him playing 40. No, he'll play as many minutes as he can, actually. I mean, if he's still playing hard and competing, I think he brings us in a weapon that you just saw a little bit of that. I think he's got a chance to be a really, really good player. So I'm going to play him as many minutes as he can. 32, I would have preferred like 26, but I thought he was rebounding for us. And if you see him get in a little better shape, I think he's going to become a big-time player.
Yeah, this is something we work on in practice. We be up talking late night, and just never know who the shot going to be on this game. It happened to go Sampson way. I just knew he was going to hit it. So I had all faith and all confidence in passing him the ball.
Jesse, you had it wasn't just to take over. It was just just plays within the offense. Trying to do what Coach what Coach got us. The plays he ran, things like that. I was just trying to do whatever I had to do for my team. And it started with defense. I got to still defensive pressure. Help me get my rhythm and get going. So that's what I had to do.
You took the deep 3-pointer though. That's a shot that somebody that's trying to almost save a game there takes.
It was just a confident shot. I got a basket before that. just in the flow of the offense. Coach ran the play, so I seen the guy was backing up off me. So I just shot the ball and it happened to win it.
To Jesse Morgan, that's a free throw, by the way.
We need more free throws then.
For any of the guys, I mean, how surprised?
We kind of knew they was going to give us their best punch. You know, Coach always preached us, we're not the underdog team anymore. Some games we might be, but some games, most of the games we're not. And, you know, teams going to give us their best shot. And they're going to come out and just play as hard as we playing. So, you know, we just have to be ready for that and, you know, execute our game plan and just work through it.
Derek.
Chaz, that last possession, when you got it to the basket, what part of you said, I'm gonna finish, and at what point did you make the decision, I got a dish?
I was already, as the play was setting up, I was already looking at the second defenders, because I know I could probably get by my man pretty easy. So I was just looking at the next defenders and see who would step up. And I saw Sampson, man, creeping in early, real early, and I just knew, like, once I get to the rim, you know, if he comes all the way to commit, you know, I'm just going to pass it out to Sampson, and I know it's going in.
Hey, Derek.